Annyeong and welcome to K-Dramatic, your one-stop channel for all things K-drama. And if you're a K-drama fanatic, you'll love our topic for today. We will look into what transpired in the decisive finale of Attorney Woo entitled Though Unusual and Peculiar. The episode opens with an emphasis on Tae Sumi's kid, who witnesses his mother discussing the wrong dilemma with an employee. He approaches her and admits what he's done. When he discovers that his mother would still protect him, he attempts to persuade her to let him be reprimanded, but she refuses and snaps at him. President Han Song-young enters the Round Case team, and Jang Sung-joon claims credit for the concept proposed by Woo Young-woo. Chan Hong is named CEO whilst Bae In-chol remains in critical condition. Choi Soo-yoon and Kwon Min-woo pay a visit to Jung Myung-suk, who informs them that his ex-wife is visiting him. They will depart when she does. He eventually brings up the possibility of reuniting. She is hesitant since she knows his hard work is the basis for his worsening health. He says he will strongly contemplate quitting Hanbada. Kwon Min-woo comes face to face with Tae Sumi and informs her he's quitting what she demanded of him, make her leave or get sacked. He declares that he wants to live like a fool. Tae-sun hands Woo Young-woo a letter at night, inviting her to travel to the United States. Lee Jun-ho notices this and is perplexed as to why they contacted her. He wished to inform her he opposes their split but doesn't have the opportunity. When her father tells her about what's occurring and how CEO Han Seon-young intends to divulge it to the media, she is upset. She has no idea as to why she is required to hide because of her relationship to her mother. Tae-sun's side revealed during court that Raon failed to notify people of the data breach, and the original trial did not go as planned. Woo Young-woo is astonished to find that her stepbrother has arrived to meet her at her job. He wishes to confess since he had no idea his actions would be so detrimental. He attempts to contact the police, but his mother is influential enough to get her way and he intends to stop her. He admits that it was Chan Hong who instructed him to hack through information in order for Bae In-chol to realize what is happening. He later requested the data from Choi Sang-hyun but encrypted it since he suspected something was wrong. Woo Young-woo mulls over her options and finally reveals to the other lawyers his confession recording. They're hesitant to employ this against them since they represent the president. But Woo Young-woo claims they represent the firm Ron, not the CEO. They eventually show the footage in court. They inform Raon's board of directors about this and he was fired as CEO. Bae In-chol has awoken and promises to punish him in every way he can if it is true. The court rules that the video should not be included as evidence and orders Hanbada to amend the party representative. She also denies Hanbada's plea to allow the child to testify. Back at the office, the whole group is waiting for Choi Sang-hyun's SMS, in which he informs them that he will not be able to testify since he is going for the United States. President Han Seon-young wants to disclose the footage, but Woo Young-woo is opposed and informs the CEO she will convince her directly. She offers her a second opportunity. Lee Jun-ho and Woo Young-woo leave to meet her before her candidacy hearing. They're caught in traffic and Lee Jun-ho decides he's against their split, stating it's like unrequited love for a cat, and that he still wants to be with her because of the great times they spent. Tae Sumi consented to meet her, but before she leaves, she informs him that cats love their masters and also that they should never be separated. She sees Tae Sumi and urges her that her kid should be permitted to testify because he believes she is a nice mother who has become blinded by her drive to achieve. Please be a good mother to him, she says.
되어주세요.
She concedes and he testifies in trial about the conditions, and Chan Hong is arrested. Tae Sumi eventually resigns, stating that her son would be prosecuted for his acts and that because no data breach occurred, the people's complaint was dropped. All of our lawyers, even Jung Myung-suk and his wife, gather to celebrate. Woo Young-woo is eventually hired as a legitimate attorney at Hanbada. She has a feeling of accomplishment for all that she has achieved. Though unusual and peculiar isn't inherently as thorough and rewarding a conclusion to Extraordinary Attorney Boo as viewers might have intended for, the good thing is that this TV series on the whole has been truly a genuinely pleasant experience. It was a continuously interesting and fun journey that does use its final episode to really wrap up the bulk of its enduring storylines in a lovely way. Granted, it doesn't address every possible scenario, nevertheless, it encompasses enough to avoid undermining all that has come prior. Overall, I believe this is one of the finest K-dramas of the year. Extraordinary Attorney Boo has not once failed to captivate on some dimension, whether in performance of the actors or writing. The extra wiggle space here allows the continuing raw and case intrigues to be brushed underneath the carpet without letting the character drama stagnant, so it's a healthy compromise all around. Throughout this episode, if there was anybody I would prefer to see Woo Young-woo engage with in addition to Lee Jun-ho, Jung Myung-suk, or her precious whales and dolphins, it would be Choi Sang-hyun. Yes, it only took a single episode for viewers to desire more of this brilliant set of siblings who are both intellectually capable and stunningly gorgeous. With similar tendencies to Woo Young-woo and being a younger spitting image, he has captivated our hearts in just one episode, and viewers hope to see him once more soon. Even at this later point, Extraordinary Attorney Boo achieves, in my opinion, the strongest blending of narrative and characterization thus far in the series. In relation to Woo Young-woo, the two whale lovers have returned at last. While this makes us happy, we'd wish we'd see more of the pair mingling. Proceeding forward with Jung Myung-suk, I'd like to see more of his peaceful background life with his wife. Though understanding why she urges him to leave Hanbada, we hope he will return, although on a more regulated timetable. Viewers vibed with the supervisor who has taken such good care of his apprentices and is already missed on the program. Next, let's talk about Choi Soo-hyun, as well as Kwon Min-woo. Many genuinely dislike the latter in certain episodes, but his willingness to transform into a better person for Choi Soo-hyun allows him room for some redemption. However, his character is still not fully redeemed as his choice to change did not come from within, but in order to be seen worthy in the eyes of others. In terms of ideal conditions, Han Seon-young has also played a role since she does not entirely turn malicious and releases Tae Soo-mi when she withdraws her candidacy. A gratifying conclusion to a lovely production that brought us a refreshing breath of air. Despite several open endings or cut storylines, Extraordinary Attorney Boo did something that so many series fail to do. It made you feel something. This play truly takes us through a healing process, leaving us with bittersweet emotions at the conclusion. Overall, many people are satisfied with the ending. Nonetheless, the need for more persists, and we all hope to see this cast again in the future. Let us now see where Season 2 takes this narrative. If you liked the video, consider subscribing to our channel in order to be updated with our latest episode releases. 감사합니다.